I'd never heard of this team before the group stage draw was even made. Had you, even? I hadn't. I didn't even know that this was a town in Serbia. The only place I know is Belgrade. But according to Philip, a Spurs fan on Twitter, he's told me, quote unquote, I'm not sure how Baska Topola even got into the European qualifier stages in the first place. Tells me they're probably not that good in real life. And just a quick reminder, if anybody shows up to the game on Thursday with a Albania or Kosovo flag, you're basically just signing your death warrant. Just make sure that the ultras from Serbia don't see it, otherwise literally you're going to the pearly gates. European nights are back in East London, with West Ham starting its Europa League Group A campaign against FK TSC as it's currently known. And the reason being is because this opponent from Serbia has had a lot of different names ever since its existence. It's gone from being known as Topoljai Sport Club to FK Topola to FK Baška Topola to its current name FKTSC, meaning Fudbalski Klub TSC, which is actually, I'm led to believe, the Hungarian name of the club, but it can be put into Cyrillic to spell the exact same thing. I have to be honest with you, I don't think West Ham's ever had a Serbian play for them yet. I think there was a guy from the academy, and that's the closest we got. But it's a new team and a new set of fans, and hopefully they behave themselves and there's not a lot of problems. But I do know one thing for sure. They are known for creating an absolute pyromania show with their flares and their passion, if you could call it that. I guess you could call it passion in a way, because they're very fiercely loyal. That's what Eastern European football fans are like. They're like that. You can sense that fire within inside of them. If you pardon the pun for when I say pyro. So what do you need to know about TSC? Well, West Ham could have faced them last season, and I'll tell you why. I have made a bit of a mistake in the last clip. When I said last season, I meant 2020-21. Topola played a team that West Ham played in the group stage. In the second qualifying round of the 2020-21 for the UEFA Europa League, Topola faced Bucharest and lost on penalties and didn't get through. This season, as in the current campaign, they're in Europe because they finished as the runners-up of the Serbian top flight. They faced Braga in the qualifying round of Champions League this season, but lost 7-1 in aggregate. And they're now in the group stage with us, Olympiacos and Freiburg. This is a club that has won one Serbian league title, has been runners-up before, and, according to my notes, it has also been a part of the Yugoslav Third League back in the 1990s. It seems to have been in quite some rise, and actually Dusan Tadic started off his youth career with this team before he moved on to other places in Europe. I didn't even know that. But I'm guessing he must be quite a big name around that part, because he's quite a big name in Serbia. And if he's played for this team, he's probably going to be a bit of a talk of the town, right? The squad is made up of players from Eastern Europe, the vast majority of which are obviously Serbian. However, there are Croatians in the team. There's Josip Salasic. There is a player from Macedonia called Martin Mirchevski, a player from Montenegro called Marko Rakonjak, and a player from Hungary called Ben Sisos. Most of their names end in the IC, so everybody's called something such as Jovanovic, Milovanovic, Stanic, Jorgic, a lot of itch. Gonna need to get yourself some Sudocrem. I had to skip the last section because I usually put in there someone who played for both. Unfortunately, no one did. Maybe because of the security of this team. However, if I'm going to give my score prediction, I would go 3-0 West Ham. Reason being, I think we'll have a lot of rotation, but I expect us on paper to go out there and do a job on them. I don't ever try and act disrespectful towards the opponent in these videos, but I just want to be quite realistic. I expect us to do a job on them, and that will be the general conscientious. I expect Kudus, Mavropanos as two players that should be starting. I expect Mabama, rather, to get some minutes. Danny Ings might even start in this. Maybe we see a change of the goalkeeper. We'll have Fabianski start there instead. There will be a lot of chopping and changing. I can't deny it, but I'm happy football's back. And European football is back. And I'm just hoping West Ham can get a good result.